Here is my portal to FleetFlex Rentals. It is an application that will automate vehicle request processes for contractors. Here we have our carousel widget to add pictures of the different vehicles we offer. At the top, we have two links, the available vehicles links, which is a simple list, and the vehicle request, which is our catalog item. Below here, we have an additional location for our vehicle request. We have our knowledge base. Inside, we have our frequently asked questions article, and then we have articles for each vehicle to help with the selection. Next, we have our dashboard. It shows virtual reports. So here we have vehicles in servicing, number of available vehicles, types of available vehicles, and below our expected vehicle return calendar so that contractors know what vehicles are out on field and what day they are due. Next, we have our loaner vehicle catalog widget. It lists the status, if the vehicle is available or not, the type of vehicle it is, and then the vehicle number here, which is important for when we go in to request our vehicle. So let's say someone tries to open the form and run into issues. We have a virtual agent chat box for support. Let's start a new conversation. Okay, show me everything. Form issues. Okay, we cannot open the form. So here it'll present you with options to rectify the problem. So try clearing your cookies, cache, maybe reset your browser. It'll ask if that solved the issue, and if yes, then great. It'll load a closing message, but let's say that it doesn't, so let's click no. It'll prompt you to choose if you want to speak to a live agent. Let's say yes. And then it'll connect us and ask if we need further assistance. Let's say no. And from here, it'll end the conversation. Now that our form is working properly, let's go into the form and request a vehicle for the contractor. But first, looking at the loaner vehicle catalog, let's take note of the number of the vehicle that's available. So here, the Ford Super Duty cab is available. Number ends in 1003. Okay, so here it shows that I'm the one requesting on their behalf. This is auto-populated to show the name of whoever is logged in, which in this case is me. It also shows UI policies by making the fields mandatory, and the requested by field is read-only. So for the requested for, when you click on the name, the office location will also auto-populate for that person, and that is due to the client script that is running. So let's fill out the information for Adila. Here she is, and see her office location auto-populated. Let's select the vehicle that we need, remembering that we need 1003. Okay, date needed. Let's say we need it for the 16th. Okay, and then for the date to return the vehicle, if you're in a rush filling out the form and you accidentally choose a date to return that occurs before the date needed, a client script runs so that the form will automatically clear the field out and display an error message at the top of the form. So let's show an example of that. Let's say 15. Okay, and you see that it clears it out. Date to return should not be before the date needed. Okay, let's correct that. Okay, and then delivery information. And order now. So when the order confirmation pop up, we have to make sure that the appropriate person is selected for the requested for. In this case, it is Adila. And let's check out. Once the form is submitted, our flow will be triggered and it will send an email to the end user with information regarding the process to return the vehicle. Emails will also be sent when the request has been approved and assigned to the delivery department. So the form has been submitted and this is all the end user has to do. From here, our company's delivery department will take over. So let's copy the request number here. Okay, and then let's hold over to our instance. On the left-hand side here, we see our tables. We have the loan of vehicle catalog table, which houses the different vehicles we have. Vehicle tracker table, which keeps track of the status of the vehicle. And then vehicle servicing table, which keeps track of the vehicles in service. Let's go over to the global search bar, paste our request number. Okay, as you can see, our request opens up, and within every request is a requested item, which is the rhythm number at the bottom of the page. Let's open that. It shows all the information from the request form. Here at the bottom, we have a list of approvers who will either approve or deny the request. Let's go ahead and approve it. Okay, and let's go in and save the form. So after the form has been saved, a catalog task is generated at the bottom. Okay, let's click in that. So now the fulfiller will need to click the button Close Task at the top here. And then from here, we'll go to the tracker table, keeping in mind that our vehicle number ends in 1003. Okay, so see that our vehicle number here, out on field, this is the one we're looking for. So the vehicle tracker form has UI policies, glide records, and business rules running. So if we change this vehicle status here to returned for inspection, we can now edit the fields in the return details, and they are mandatory. So let's enter this information. Let's say good condition. Okay, so as we go to save the form, 2 UI actions will populate at the top of the page. And since we did the inspection and the vehicle was good, we're going to return to warehouse. As you can see, the vehicle status has updated to return to warehouse. So if we go into the vehicles table, we see that it is now available again. And if we go into the request number page, it shows the state is closed complete. This is an example of the process of how the application works from the end user requesting a vehicle to the FleetFlex team working together to deliver the vehicle and making sure each vehicle is running smoothly. Thank you so much for watching my demo.